Roger Goodell personally gave me the script for this week's NFL championship games. As you guys know, we have two championship games going on. We got Washington versus Philly, NFC East grudge match. The series is tied 1-1 this season, and we will get a winner of that grudge match. Then we have the AFC Championship, a big rivalry, Josh versus Mahomes. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will try and go to Kansas City and beat the Kansas City Chiefs, which teams have struggled to do the last 3 playoffs. This is going to be an absolutely awesome weekend, and I have the best bets for you. I absolutely cooked up on the slate. I love the slate, and I'm going to give you guys my favorite 8 prize pick squares, 2 from each team, and then we are going to go and we're going to break down each matchup, who I think is going to win, and the over-unders in those games, and what I expect to see in those games. Before I give you guys the best picks on YouTube that Roger Goodell personally emailed me, I'm asking you guys for a huge favor, and that is if you guys could subscribe to the boy. As you see, we are at 445 subscribers, and we want to grow that number. We want to continue to grow the community, so I'm going to ask you guys for that big favor. If you guys want to, it would mean the world to me if you guys could like the video and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. I'm new to this, so I want to, improve as much as possible. I'm not perfect, and I want to try and improve and make the best quality content for y'all, so it'd mean the world if you guys could help me out with that. The first game that we will jump into is the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are defending home turf, and I expect them to control the pace of this game, so to speak. I mean, in both 2 games they played, they were controlling pace with Jalen Hurts in. Jalen Hurts unfortunately got injured in the last game, and Washington was able to rally around with a late Jane Daniels touchdown. And I think this game, the Eagles will take control early, and I think that Washington will have to play a little catch-up here, and this is why I love these 2 picks. I love Zacchaeus over on yards. As you see right here, I think Zacchaeus will smash this. He's done it a bunch of the regular season. He's not been involved a lot in the playoffs with Diami Brown having great performances, but I think that their defense is going to be really focused on Terry and really focused on Diami Brown. I think Zacchaeus is a guy that could get loose and have a big play for them and easily smack that yard total. The next player that I like is Austin Eckler. I like his receiving yards here. I think Austin Eckler will be in the game a lot. I think Brian Robinson will be used for a lot of running, but once they get down, I think that Austin Eckler will be out of the backfield. And I think with that Eagles pass rush, Jaden Daniels will be looking for his safety valve. And I think Austin Eckler can break a big reception loose. And I think that Jaden Daniels will find him. And I think that the Washington Commanders easily smack these 2 prize picks right here. So right now we got Zacchaeus and Austin Eckler. Those are my 2 picks for the prize picks of the Washington Commanders. We will be now going to the other side of the field where the Philadelphia Eagles will try and take over and make their 2nd Super Bowl in 3 seasons. And man, I got 2 picks that I absolutely love for this Eagles team. Starting off, we got to go with the man Saquon Barkley over 24.5 rushing attempts. I think that is going to get smacked this weekend. I think Saquon has been a big part of this offense. Obviously, he ran for 2,000 yards this season. This is the playoffs. They get an extra week off if they make the Super Bowl. I think that Saquon will be ran about 30 times in this game, genuinely. I think the Eagles will be controlling the pace of this game. I think Saquon will be getting the ball a lot. Washington's run defense hasn't been the best in the past. They have been gashed in past games. I think that Saquon Barkley and this team will take advantage of that. And I think that he will receive a lot of carries. As you see here, he has received, I think, 29 last time they played. I think the time before that, Saquon had another great game where he got a lot of carries. So I think that he will easily smack that. The next one we are looking at is a receiver. And I know the Eagles have definitely been struggling to pass it. But here in the Lions Den, we are excited and we absolutely baked. A.J. Brown receiving yards, 60.5. For a player of that caliber, one of the best receivers in the NFL, in my opinion, a top 7 receiver in the league. I think that A.J. Brown, 60 yards, is a disgrace, and I think that he should smack that. All it takes is 1 big reception for A.J. As you know, A.J. Brown is a dominant receiver. He's a physical specimen, and Jalen Hurts, he missed him last week on a big shot, and I think that A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts will connect in a big way. He has torched Washington in their past 2 matchups, and I think that A.J. Brown will get loose, and I think that he will easily smack that 60 yards. Since we are talking about the NFC Championship, I suppose we will stay on the side, and I'll give you guys my picks on the over and on the game overall. The line right now, as you see, is -6 for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I like the Washington Commanders. I would probably buy it up to 7.5. I think Washington can cover that. I think it may be like a last-second cover, but I think Washington will stick around. They've been a parasite to teams all playoffs. Last week they were, 8-point underdogs? Easily covered. The week before they were 4-point underdogs, maybe 5 against Tampa Bay. They won the game. I think Washington will be a thorn. They covered last time against the Philadelphia Eagles. and I think that they will keep this game close. So give me Washington to cover. The next thing that we will look at is the over-under, and I like the over-under in the spot. I like the over. I think that, both these teams have been good. The only thing that I do not know about is weather. It could snow, and if it does snow, I expect the scoring to be low, but 45.5 points. That is a 21 to 28 game. I think that could easily happen. I think that this game is going to be very, very close. It also could be 21-24, but in my opinion, if I was going to bet, I would definitely take the over in the NFC Championship. I think the Eagles will win outright, but I think Washington will cover the game, and I think that the over will smack. We are now at the AFC Championship game where we will have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. This is must-see TV. This is the matchup we have all been waiting for all season long. Will Josh Allen finally be able to beat Mahomes in the game that matters? That's the question that we are going to see and that we will find out this weekend. But first, we got to break down the prize pick squares. So we're going to start with the Bills. They are the visiting team. Respectful than they do. So Mr. Goodell, on his little email, he said Josh Allen usually plays pretty well against the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. So we're going to take his rushing attempts. Big game, Josh Allen likes to run the ball. As you see right there against Detroit, Josh Allen will run the ball a lot in this game. I think 10 he will easily hit. Remember, quarterback sneaks, they use Josh Allen. That counts as a rushing attempt. I expect maybe 4 quarterback sneaks. 4th and 1, 4th and 2, they are going to run the ball with Josh Allen. He is a big frame, 6'5". They are going to use him all sorts of different ways. Remember, Josh Allen also likes to run. If it's a big 3rd and long, he will try and use his feet to extend the play. And if he sees it, he will take it. Josh Allen rushing attempts is smacking. Next, we are going to go with old reliable Dawson Knox. Yep, Dawson Knox receiving yards. Last week he had 0, but he is usually a factor in the playoff games for these Buffalo Bills. He usually makes plays, and Josh Allen he's a reliable guy. He's been with Josh Allen for a while. I think the longest out of anyone on this team. I think that he will step up in a big way for Josh. I think that he will find him early. And I think that, Dalton Kincaid will get involved too, but I really like Dawson Knox, 15 yards. In a playoff game like this, give me Dawson Knox, baby. Next, we're going to the Kansas City Chiefs. And, we have to go with Travis Kelce here, right? Travis Kelce in the playoffs is a different beast. Mahomes' favorite target. The ball is obviously going to go to him, and I like his receiving yards here. I think that he will have a big day. I think the Bills will look to stop him, but I think that Travis Kelce will make them pay. He's a death by 1,000 cuts guy at this point in his career. He makes a lot of smaller catches, but then like last week, he has smaller catches and then boom, big play. I think that could happen in this game, and I think Travis Kelce will smack this yards. Next, we are looking at our last player for our prize picks, and I know y'all are going to be like, what the heck? What are you cooking up? We are in the Lions Den, baby. We do not miss in the Lions Den. The laboratory, we have cooked up Samaje Perine yards receiving. I know, crazy. 3rd and long, little dump off to Samaje Perine. I already see the vision. I see it happening. Samaje Perine yards will smack. It's so far out of there. No one's believing in it, but I see the vision before y'all do. And then y'all are going to comment, oh my gosh, what a great pick. I know, I've been in the lab, baby. So that is the prize picks. And now we are going to go to the over-under and the spread prediction. So, Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, 47.5, like the Eagles in Washington. I think that this is going to stay under. I know, but I think this is going to stay under. The Kansas City Chiefs are a different team of past. They are a defensive run-the-ball team. They play a very slow game. I think that will show, obviously. I think that both teams are going to respect each other. They aren't going to do a bunch of crazy stuff. And I think that, it's going to be a low-scoring game, a 21-24 type of game. Like I said about the Philly game, I think that Buffalo's offense, Kansas City Chiefs defense, that is going to be the real matchup there. I think that the offensive defense of the Chiefs and the Bills, I think that they'll cancel out. But whoever wins the defense of battle, like the defense, the Chiefs defense versus the Bills offense is going to win the game. I think that the Chiefs defense is elite. I think that Chris Jones is going to stuff the James Cook runs. But I think that under will happen. And I think that it's going to be a very tight football game, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, my official spread prediction, I have the Bills winning this game. I think the Bills will finally win the big game. The Chiefs have been flirting with L's all year long. Last week, they got dominated all game, and I don't know how they won that. They've been dominated in a lot of different points this whole season. I think it's time they finally lose, and I think Josh Allen will be attended his first ever Super Bowl on the field playing. That's it for the predictions and the best bets you can make this weekend. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Also, there's a bunch of different videos I upload great content, so make sure to go check that out. There should be a video right there right now, so make sure to click it, man. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.